do not have any guys approaching me. I do feel that I am intimidating. Oh no, she's too much, or they just feel insecure around me. I do not know why. If I want to attract a high value man, at the same time, I want to keep my values, my moralities, and my standards.
First thing that I heard is that you said you don't put as much care and love into yourself. That was the first thing that I heard. So before I can even think about you even dating high value, any value of a man, I need to know that you know you're valuable. And that means you're getting up and doing things for you, Vanessa. So moving forward for the next month, I need you to start getting up, creating some sort of routine for yourself. Okay? I want you to try to do a little bit of makeup every day. It doesn't mean you need a lash. It doesn't mean you need to be this makeup, this glam. But I need you to do a little bit of makeup. I need you to wear your hair down maybe, and put on a bright color. Maybe a pink top or a green top, a red top. Put on something bright, comb your hair down, put a little bit of makeup on, say your affirmations, go to the gym for 20 minutes out of the day, and eat one thing that is healthy for your body.
If I just shift a little bit in terms of like, oh, am I gonna spend money on clothes now for people to just look at me? I don't wanna be a person pleaser at the end of the day, you know. I wanna be myself, I wanna be genuine, I wanna be authentic.
You're not doing it for, it doesn't make you less authentic for wanting nice things or to take care of yourself. That's all to do with you. And like you said, you are very accomplished, and that is a beautiful thing. And in my experience, because I coach so many accomplished women all around the world who are very high achievers within their respective fields, the one thing that I see them lack is self-neglect. They don't take care of themselves, and they look down upon. They're kind of snob about some women who are done up. It's like, well, I have a PhD, or, I'm buying this, or I'm like that. So I don't need to dress up and do my hair, darling. I don't need to do all of the things, darling, because I'm accomplished. And I'm here to tell you, darling, that unfortunately, men don't see that when they see you. They're not seeing your house is your thing. They're looking at you visually. So I want to make sure that you are visually showing up in the world as you're the best version of you for you, and of course to attract the right person, right? This
Yes,
makes
thank you so much. I understand it. It makes so much sense. I really appreciate you.
And let me also say this, Vanessa. Just because you do your makeup and do your hair doesn't mean that people are going to take you less serious. You are still a dignified woman in what you do. You're just dazzled up. Okay? So put your effort. Okay? Do it for you and the male gaze. Okay? And the male gaze. Okay? Period. Okay. I'm happy Vanessa came up and shared her story. I think oftentimes, and I say this with love in my heart, and because I coach so many women who are powerful in their respective fields. They are lawyers, they are doctors, they're big entrepreneurs, they're millionaires, they're making money, they're doing all of the things, that they tend to be a snob around their looks, right? Or snob around other people who actually put effort into their looks, And I think they feel like they will be taken less serious if they, put a little makeup. Not saying they need this much makeup. They need to have their hair like this. But putting a little effort, not only for yourself, but to attract your partner, there's nothing wrong with that. Thank you, Long Beach. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that, okay? So please, Vanessa, and all women like Vanessa, no one takes you less serious. And you do not have to wear your achievements and all of the things that you do on your sleeve. You don't got to do that. We know you're accomplished, okay? We can feel it through your energy, okay? It doesn't mean you're not this, you're not that. We know. But don't make it a badge of honor. You don't have to wear it on your sleeve. You don't. I promise you, okay? Trust me, the last thing I want to do if I'm out or if I'm dating or whatnot is tell somebody, oh, I do this, that, and the third. I'd rather know if you are genuinely into me for me. Not for what I have, not because I'm buying this, not because a house, a car, a following. Who cares, okay? For me. That's how you have to think about it. Do they like me for me? Do they like my spirit? Do they like the way I show up? Do they like the way I carry myself? Okay, do they like my mindset? Do they like my character? Do they like the way I take care of me? That's how I want you to think about it, okay? Let's bring someone else up.
I'm from South Africa. I'm currently at work, working night shift. But the thing is right about being someone who has acquired so much at a young age. There is one thing I have been experiencing, which is called loneliness, because it's kind of hard for me to make friendships because it seems like I'm too skeptical or I'm choosy or something like that. But at the same time, I'm trying to protect myself from involving myself with people that are not good for me, who are not in the same journey as me, and a lot of bad energies out there. My reputation, because I am an influencer as well. I'm very big on Instagram, so I kind of like don't want to put myself into a space whereby it would like degrade, put out there. And besides loneliness, I don't know, I just feel like, okay, I have graduated from being a girl right now into womanhood. So it's kind of difficult for me to actually navigate life or try to understand how my life is actually like moving, the things that are happening. But I can feel that, what the problems I'm facing, they require so much of my mind, my wisdom, everything that I was impacted with as I was growing. So what are the things that could be a coping mechanism for this stage? Because
As someone, I think I understand what you're saying. As someone who's growing, right? You're growing in your career, you're popular on social media. You're probably worried about one, if people are going to be genuine, if they're going to like you for you and not what you have. And two, the people who already know you, you're thinking like, man, are they starting to feel a way towards me? Our conversations are not aligning anymore. I'm kind of outgrowing them. They can't relate or compare. So maybe those are the two things that you are feeling. So I would say moving forward, something that I try to practice is when you go out and you go to functions, you go to new events, you don't lead with what you do. So as far as people know, no one knows I have a social media unless they know me, right? No one knows what I do, how I do. I just genuinely talk to people. Okay, how are you? What's your favorite color? Oh, you like hanging out here. If this is a girlfriend, you into makeup, I'm into makeup. It's not, I'm a makeup artist, I'm an influencer. There's no need to lead with that. You want to just get to know them and listen more than you talking. Okay?
yeah.
And eventually, when you feel comfortable, they will figure it out. Two, in your what is it, your engineering classes, I want you to link up with those girls and guys. That's who you should be talking to. They are like-minded, they're both in school, y'all are both growing, y'all have the same mindset. Go to makeup events. If you see makeup events with girls, you should be hanging. This is a rule of thumb. My mom always told me. You should be hanging out with people who look just as good as you or better, head to toe. You won't have any issues. Because if your friend who looks just as good as you or better thinks she's cute, she won't be worried about competing with you. Okay? If she's making the same money, if she's fly, if she's snap, that's just my friend. We going out. I know I look good too. That's it. Start hanging around with people who look just as good as you. You won't have that issue. Yeah? This makes sense?
Perfect sense.
Yeah.
Perfect sense. Thank you so much. I actually okay now. Okay, no, I think we missed a point. What could it be that maybe I can like use maybe on my daily basis, like steps that I take on a daily basis as a young woman, as I describe myself to you, my face currently as a young woman, in order for me to, I don't know, it feels like there is a part that is like inside of me that's like not content or comfortable, but at the same time, I kept saying growth is uncomfortable. But I just want to get out of this phase, I want to be at peace, I want to be okay.
Right. You're already doing a lot. You're doing a lot already. Take your time. You're
Okay.
doing a lot. Breathe. Enjoy every step of the process. You want to be at 100. Take your time, okay? That's how you build something they call legacy. I always say, look at Beyonce when she was 22. Where was Beyonce when she was your age? Was she Queen Bee? No, we wasn't calling her Queen Bee at 22. She was a part of Destiny's Child. She was cute. She was still that girl, but she wasn't Queen Bee. So take your time. You want legacy. That takes time. Okay?
Yeah, I get it. Thank you very much. I love you. I love your lives. I love the coaching and everything. I really, really appreciate it, and I love the energy. It just motivates me a lot.